start us off. How would you assess that performance? It was a bit of a struggle from start to finish for the guys.
For sure. Not for the guys, for all of us. The perfect storm exists. We come in on the back end of a back-to-back with travel from New Plymouth, etc. Sydney come in with something to prove and time to prepare. Catch us a little bit unready with the zone. We miss a few shots. They shoot 70% from three from the first quarter, most of them off the dribble. And some nights go like this. We're going to flush this one down the toilet and prepare for the next one.
I know it's not an excuse and you won't make any excuse, but do you think the nature of that loss in New Plymouth, I mean, the guys played so hard only to be denied by, it was a controversial ruling down at the end. Did you feel like it had any impact on them coming in?
I don't think on our spirits or our motivation. Guys came really with the intent to come in and play hard, but it for sure took some of our energy. Yeah. We went blow to blow with United, and it took a lot out of us from a physical standpoint, and it felt like we were a step slower today. This happens. Schedule losses are part of a big season, and something that will, like I said, flush down the toilet and go on to the next one.
Tom, you've been part of this league for 16 seasons, 8 crucial games for you to go now. Is it possible to do what the coach says, just flush this one down the toilet and move on straight away with 2 Auckland games coming up?
Absolutely. We have to, and it's good we got one game in Auckland next week. So it's a great chance for us to get back to the drawing board and get back to who we are and rediscover that identity. Obviously that wasn't us today, and not a performance that we are proud of, and we want to bounce back at home the only way we know how.
Coach, I suppose Sydney showed you today how quickly you can turn around. They were horrible against Adelaide, unrecognisable today. Theoretically, you could do the same against South East Melbourne next start.
Oh, we don't lack belief at all. I have the utmost confidence in the players in this locker room. I know exactly who we are. I know exactly how we can play. I know exactly how we have been playing of late. This game is the anomaly. So, yeah, feel good coming into the next game.
And there's enough games to go for you still to make a charge and be post-season team?
There's one game at a time. So the next game is the one that we need to win in order to make a charge and try and get it to the postseason.
Tell me, you guys, this game notwithstanding, you've had a lot of really brutal losses, really close losses. So the belief in the group, the playing group I'm talking about, still strong enough to get on there and make a serious run at the least that they're playing?
Yeah, you guys are as aware as we are of how close the league is this year. Last week we were sitting middle of the table with a chance to get 2 wins and move into third, and you have a couple losses, you're back in second to last. It can change again very quickly. Loss is a loss at the end of the day. Obviously, you don't want to lose in the way that we did today, but it's the same as losing by 1 point, and we'll bounce back.
Mody, the Kings have been criticised defensively. They kept you to 76 points today. Should their defence be praised, or do you feel that you shot yourself in the foot a little bit as well?
I'm not in the habit of commenting on other teams. This isn't our best game, and that's it. Let their problems be their problems.
Yep.
Joy, you right? Yeah. Chris Pike on the Zoom. Anything from you?
Just quickly, Mody. We spoke on Friday night about how I guess I was feeling for you for the schedule that you keep getting thrown your way, and it kind of did play out today. Is there anything you can do in between games on these short turnarounds to avoid something like this, or just the reality?
There's circumstances that are objective. We had an evening game in New Plymouth, and we have an early game over here, and in order to get here, we need to fly from New Plymouth to Auckland and then from Auckland to Sydney. So the circumstances are what they are. We have a phenomenal performance team, and we invest a lot of time thinking and planning everything around recovery. And I think our away record over the past 2 seasons kind of reflects this. But sometimes it's a little bit too much to overcome. And like I said, it's not just travel. Don't put this now in it's a back-to-back and this is why we lost. I said it's a perfect storm. A lot of things need to happen the same way. Missing good shots at the rim to start the game. Sydney making tough shots off the dribble. Free throws. Everything kind of needs to come together in order to lose a game like this. And today was one of those.
The rebounding numbers, especially at half-time, I don't know if I've ever seen such a differential. I'm not sure, how concerned were you? Because a lot of that is simply that there wasn't a lot of defensive rebounds for you to grab, because they didn't miss
I mean, we're just coming off our best rebounding game of the season against United. Something that we really care about. We know it's been our Achilles heel for a long time. Some of it has, or a lot of it, has to do with the players that we've been missing, Zylan being out for so long, Finn being out now, etc. And I think our group really responded against United with the battle that we put up on the boards. Today, there weren't a lot of offensive rebounds to Ketman. We didn't really get stops. They made a lot of shots. So yeah, I read nothing into that one.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Anyone else on the Zoom? You guys are good.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.